Well, unfortunately, summertime is coming to an end, but that means it's time to celebrate.
That's right, and we have Brittany Gilbert with us today. She's going to show you some tips and trends on how to throw that perfect end of summer party. And obviously with much more flair than I could perform because I don't see one red Solo cup here.
This is really pretty.
Yes,
really
but
fresh
very
and crisp.
easy, and that's the point of it. It might look a little bit complicated, but in reality, this was very simple, affordable. Anyone can do it.
Okay, we'll take your word for it. Now, if you're going to throw an end of year party, first of all, I see a white theme, right?
Yes, so before Labor Day, you know, whether you believe in still wearing white after Labor Day or not, ask your guests to wear their whites. It can be a white party. That's why you'll see a lot of what I'm wearing is white, as well as a lot of our food and a lot of our pairing options are white as well. So I like, though, adding a touch of color, so the yellow you'll see throughout. So yellow and white are a nice complement, and it's just a fresh end of summer idea.
Now this looks like you obviously did put a lot of thought into it. This looks really hard. For those of us who don't like hard, is this really as hard as it looks?
It is not really hard, honestly. So here's an idea. This is a dessert bar that you could do. Just put I did not make either of these.
Okay, good.
So go to the store, buy a couple things. These are actually like yogurt covered chocolate bits. So you could do a little bit of that. Have a dessert bar. People can make little bags like I've done here for both of you actually. People can fill their bag with whatever dessert they like. So little touches, personalize it. Another
And it looks
thing,
elegant too in the champagne glass.
and that's all there is to it. Adding certain glassware and ways that you're serving your dishes, I think it adds a little more pizzazz, and people think you went to more effort than you actually did. So also, this is just angel food cake. So you can buy it at the store, you can make it yourself, whichever you prefer. But to go with it, I like a little sauce here that you can make yourself. And this is just a squeeze of lemon, a bit of honey, and again, add little touches like a honeycomb. That goes far. And this is about, let's see, a half a cup of honey, which we're not going to do all that here, but just to show you.
And that is?
And then yogurt, and you can use Greek yogurt if you like regular yogurt. You can use a flavor, or you do not have to. You can
Looks
just
like
use plain.
strawberry. Is that
Yep,
right?
this one's strawberry.
Okay.
Just mix that together, and you can even do this just to taste. And then you have a dipping sauce, which was obviously super easy. 3 ingredients. You can dip your angel food cake.
I'll try that out here.
And again, it's just the yogurt, honey, and a little lemon. So all there is to it.
Wow, it's really different.
That's really good.
And you can't mess
really
up
sweet.
angel food cake.
Were you raised this way?
Sort of.
I'm thinking that you have this innate ability to do
We
this.
had a lot of parties, and it was never really over the top, but it was always very festive. We'll say that. So, but I grew up watching sports and drinking out of Solo cups and things like that when I was of age, of course.
I liked you.
But, you know, you can also do more exciting things. And, of course, wine is a great option for your white and yellow party. And this is Sonoma-Cutrer, which is my favorite wine. This comes out of Sonoma County, California. These are two different options here. This one is the Cutrer, and this is called Russian River Ranches. Both Chardonnay. They are known for world-class Chardonnay. They pair really well with like the angel food cake, and of course, cheese and grapes. So more white food, white grapes, white cheese. And of course, you have to have
So
a
you don't have
cocktail.
to make a big, heavy meal.
No,
right?
exactly. Things that people can just grab and go. People don't expect a sit-down fancy dinner.
So we have about a minute left.
Okay, so
get
this
us
is
to-
this
Let me
is
try your wine you
try the wine. This is the
spoke of.
margarita fizz. Okay, so it's a take on a margarita, and it's about 1 ounce. And this is El Jimador tequila, and this is the Blanco, which is the silver. And then you add about 2 ounces of margarita mix. You can mix this yourself, or you can buy that. Mix it up in a shaker with ice, and then just strain this into your glass of ice. And I love to top this. This is what makes it different, with a little champagne. And this is actually Corbel, California champagne, and it's the sweet cuvee. So you're just going to top that. Adds a little bubbly.
Who would have thought to put a little champagne with that?
And with the
And
vodka
over
the-
ice.
Yeah.
So it's very simple, and of course you have to top that off with a festive straw. Little touches.
Love it.
Little
Let's try.
touches. We didn't even get to croquet.
No,
So
we
yes.
didn't.
We'll have to save that for another time.
Another time, croquet balls, mallets, throw
my
them on the
gosh, that's
table.
good.
Little touches, whether you know how to play it or not.
I like
it's
it.
really just adding.
And you're not
special
spending a lot
touches.
of money, and that's the big part.
Yep.
That's great. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for
so
coming
much.
in.
Appreciate
Safe
it.
trip
Thank you.
back.
Yes.
And it's not all about zucchinis this weekend either.
Yes. Even though we would love to talk about zucchinis and white tablecloths and et cetera, et cetera. Cameron Fontana getting a look at the entertainment going on this weekend next.